Hey guys, KRX here, another review. This time I'll be reading the LBX Fenrir from Danball Senki. This is a wild frame LBX used by Kazuya Aoshima during the second half of the season, replacing Hunter. So, like usual, first off we're going to take a look at the instructions to get an idea for how the build process went. Starting with the manual, of course the front cover is the standard, with a fully painted mock-up of the kit, as well as the player and the animation model. Opening up, you see that, as usual, this kit was made up of 4 runners, 3 for pieces and 1 for joints. And of course it has the same full-color, easy-to-follow instructions as all other LBXs. In the back we see an example of a customization you can use using some other LBXs. On the back we have a cover advertising the LBX shoulder bag, which was an official product used to store LBXs or an LBX box. And as usual, the build time for this was about an hour to an hour and a half. Next, we'll move on to the parts breakdown. So, splitting it up into the core parts, we'll of course start from the head. So for this kit, the plastic colors you're going to see throughout are dark green, orange, black, light gray, brown, and a bit of clear green. So, as you can see, like with Hunter, Fenrir goes for a wolf-like look. And so as far as stickers go, the stickers on the head are the eyes, this dark green section here, and the 2 orange horns to the side. As with other LBXs, the colors do a good job at the stickers do a good job at color matching with the plastic, so they blend in quite well. Next we have the body, which, also similar to Hunter, has a hunched over design to it, so that the neck sticks out forward at an angle rather than being on the top. You can see some vents on the side, a booster in the back, and a lot of different colors and different segments, giving a very interesting look. Of course, you can remove the front cover to open up the core box panel, where the core box is inside and can be switched between 1 of 2 configurations. Next we have the arms. So these, starting off from the shoulders, each have a large orange spike coming out of them, as well as some mold on bolts and 2 non-moving arm blades. And once again, similar to Hunter, you have asymmetrical hands, one for actually holding his weapon and then one that's used as a resting hand. And for the stickers, you just have the gray outlines around the shoulders and the actual orange on the bolts. And there's one on each side. For the articulation, there's movement of the shoulder joint, a shoulder joint for the shoulder piece, bicep rotation, single jointed elbows, and ball jointed wrists. Then going into the legs, got a digitigrade design. Well, a semi-digitigrade, as there is a bit of extra jointed here. Unfortunately, because of the way it's designed, it's constantly in this bent down stance, so you can't exactly straighten out the legs, but it does have these heel spurs to it to help it balance, as well as the tail, which can act as a sort of third leg. For stickers, you have one here. Once again, the orange bolts are stickers. 2 on the tail. And no others. So you can move the side skirts a little bit, although there's not much movement as they're basically attached to the legs. Move the knees a little bit, rotate the legs in and out, and move the feet. Unfortunately, just by design, the legs have a lot more limited articulation than other LBXs. So, as we'll put together, touching the head, right to the legs, and then plug on the arms. And there you have the completed Fenrir, along with its weapon, a sniper rifle called the Dominion Rifle, which once again is just an unpainted piece with no stickers, and is another thing that would require some paint in order to be accurate. And this just goes in the right hand, and then you can use the left hand to help balance it. Now with Fenrir, I'm going to actually address a point that I haven't yet done, which is in terms of the namings of LBXs. Now, one thing that's a very common occurrence within LBX is naming the LBXs after characters from mythology. Usually it's Greco-Roman mythology, such as the hero Achilles, who is the main LBX of the first season, or at least the first half of the first season, though for Odin and Fenrir, they're named after figures from Norse mythology, with Odin being the Allfather, or kind of the king of the gods, and Fenrir being the wolf of Ragnarok. There's also LBX who are named after characters from Chinese mythology, Christian mythology, even some kind of South Asian mythology as well. And for other LBXs, they're more named after what they're supposed to be, have kind of more generic names, like how we saw with Hunter and Kunoichi and Joker. But anyway, see that with this design, it is basically designed for kind of one single pose, to where it's aiming with its sniper rifle, which is kind of something that was prevalent in Hunter, though it's a bit more pronounced here with Fenrir. Mostly just because of the limits to articulation due to the way the head is designed on the ball joints, and especially because of the limitations of the legs. That being said, the overall kit is well put together and has enough different colors and stickers to look good without too much paint, or without any paint at all. Of course, it also has the custom dice with the different plates. So for its APs, head has 300, body is 200, arms 300, legs 300, weapon is 500, and arms are 300. So overall, it's a well-rounded LBX with mostly the average 300 for the pieces, with just a bit of weakness in the head, or rather a bit of weakness in the body and a strength in the weapon. But it's certainly a nice kit. So overall, I would definitely say that this is a good kit, as far as one that is kind of just built and done with, as there isn't too much in terms of posing options, but it is very accurate to the show. Like I said, there's a lot of good color matching in terms of the stickers, and the different stickers and colors here work to get as much of the color as needed just on its own. So I'd say that if you're a fan of this kind of wild frame sniper LBX, then like Hunter, Fenrir is definitely a recommended kit, especially because he branches out from the standard kind of buy types of LBXs. So next time, I will finally be reviewing the US Yokai Watch, as many of you have requested, so stay tuned for that. But for now, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and or subscribe, and check me out on Facebook at facebook.com/KRX50. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.